tonight it'll be the Seattle Storm going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we've got a fun one. We've got two electric offenses today, but what do teams that put up a lot of points all have in common, guys?
Well, it comes down to trust, Blake. When you're scoring at such a high level, you have to trust that everybody will do their job. When every single player sticks to their role and doesn't try to do too much, the collective results, normally, a lot of points.
And we can't overlook the coaching aspect, as each high-powered offense has a coaching staff that tailors their offense to its players. Now, some coaches refuse to adapt their philosophy based on their roster, but I think the really high-scoring teams give everyone a chance to do what they do best.
Yep, that one goes.
Such a high IQ, Bird just figures out defenses. She dissects them one pass at a time.
Here's buckets, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Not an easy player to stop when she's got the rim in her sights.
Never has been, never will be. She's a determined finisher.
And she goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. Nice choice.
When it comes to point guards in the history of the WNBA, no one has accomplished more than Sue Bird. But beyond the unmatched assist numbers she's piled up, she's led her teams to multiple titles. A true leader is something you always want from the point guard position.
And the basket by Lloyd.
Dropping dimes, Bird has incredible vision and feel. She sees the whole court.
Here's buckets. She's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for Bird, I mean, she's won WNBA titles, but she's also won at every other level imaginable. Just flat out a winner.
A bunch of gold medals at the Summer Games and World Championships, a pair of college titles with Connecticut, a handful of titles in Europe. When you add it all up, I don't know if there's anyone in women's basketball history that's done more winning than Sue Bird.
4 on the shot clock. Bird gets the bucket.
Red hot out of the gates, 4 for 4 shooting.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Buckets, no good.
Their first miss of the game, a strong start.
Outside Lloyd. Here's the teardrop, and Asia Wilson with the block. Here's Allen. Doesn't go for her. Good D by Natasha Howard. Clark with it, and it's Wilson picking her up. Clark can't hit.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Pass to buckets.
Oh, look at that.
And down it goes, jamming it home.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground.
And the ground is shaking.
Yeah, that's Showtime stuff. Just major highlight reel material.
Now here's Bird. Outside Lloyd. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. The Aces with the lead. Here's buckets. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her, because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here's Bird. Clark with it. Over McCautry. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now here's buckets. Covered by Lloyd. Good on the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Buckets really making a difference here.
She's been attacking the rim with ferocity. They have to do a better job of keeping her out of the paint, or they're going to pay for it.
The Storm making a switch here. The Storm trail. Bird outside. Outside Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Alicia Clark on the wing. It's hauled in by the Aces.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
That should just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Now here is Stewart. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, no luck on that one. Up in time. No luck on that one. And so the first quarter in the books. Aces ahead. They're up by 7. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Pass to Howard. Whitcomb, covered by buckets.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Rises up and punches it home.
Almost hit her head on the roof of the arena.
We just saw a woman fly.
She is a dangerous individual when she gets that bucket in her sights.
Pass to Howard. And here is Stewart. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
And before Breanna Stewart's Achilles injury, guys, she was absolutely dominant. She was the regular season MVP and the finals MVP in 2018, all on her way to helping her team win the WNBA championship.
Outside Stewart. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Carolyn Swords picks one up.
Solid amount of contact on that play, but Stewart's a tough-minded player who can do just about anything down low.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. An MVP before her major injury. Do you think Stewart can win another MVP after her injury?
No doubt, Blake. I mean, you can never count out the great ones. Stewart is as good as anyone. She has incredible competitive fire. I think she's focused on being even better than she was before that devastating injury.
And here at the halfway point, we're realizing a lot of teams made underrated acquisitions in the offseason. Guys, what's the key to finding that diamond in the rough?
Sometimes you got to take chances because, you know, the most misunderstood players could end up making the biggest turnarounds. How many times have we seen a player thrive upon arriving in a new environment? It's important to keep an open mind about each and every player that you're looking at.
Yeah, and I think the best coaches and front offices have a list of characteristics they look for when adding new talent so they can project who will fit in their system and who won't fit in their system. Every team plays a different style, so just because someone struggled with one team, it doesn't mean they can't excel with your team.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's buckets, and it's blocked by Breanna Stewart.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. It's no surprise she's regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Right side, Canada. Pass to Howard. Back to Canada. Floats one up. Chalk up 2 right there.
Wonderful teardrop from Jordan, Canada. She's well under 6 feet, so that's a shot Jordan needs to neutralize taller players.
Now here's Buckets. Shoots over Whitcomb. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Canada. Whitcomb, covered by Buckets. Right side Whitcomb. Stewart. Left side Canada. Angel McCautry with the block.
Impressive timing on the rejection. Love when McCautry is engaged and active on D.
Up top Buckets. Whitcomb defending. And it's the Storm on the break. Outside Stewart. Got it. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Here's Buckets. No good on that shot. Crystal Langhorne with the defensive effort. Here's Whitcomb. Makes it off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Well, when I think of Howard's winning mindset, I'm reminded of her back-to-back titles in 2017 and 2018. The most impressive part is that she did it with 2 different teams, proving that when you think Natasha Howard, you think championship mindset no matter where she plays.
Outside Canada. Here's Langhorne. Howard. Great D that time from Carolyn Swords. Now here's Buckets. She's tightly guarded and good that time.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Canada. 5 on the clock to the paint. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Buckets. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Langhorne.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And so she hits both. That'll do it for the first half. The Aces on top. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. Buckets really making a difference here.
He put together an entire highlight reel just in that first half alone, a collection of absolutely spectacular dunks.
Yeah, that's what I call explosion. I mean, look, they might have to get the backup rim ready if she keeps attacking the hoop like she did before the break. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Buckets. And the first one falls for her. She's perfect from the line this time. here's Bird. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Smarts go a long way, and Bird has learned how to navigate under the hoop. Even standing at 5'9", she can score inside.
Here's buckets. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Stewart. Pass to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well...
Bringing it down!
Woo! Somebody get the peanut butter because that was a jam.
Can you believe that? Did we really just see that? Wow.
She had to have been practicing that move.
A monster dunk served up cold.
Pass to Lloyd. The shot, no good. The Aces go the other way with it. Now buckets. 37 points for her. Good D by Natasha Howard.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Bird right side. Clark. Pass to Stewart. It doesn't go for her. Great D that time from Carolyn Sword. Now here's buckets. Covered by Lloyd.
She has been ever present in the paint today, getting so many of her points from inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Stewart. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, it was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Oh!
Watch out.
That's how you finish.
Climbing the ladder for the 360, stupendous hop.
Yeah, she was sky high on the finish.
Oh, probably more than that, Tim, but that's what it takes, right? Athleticism, coordination, and a whole lot of confidence. Something, Tim, you didn't really have when you played.
Clark can't hit.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here is Lloyd, covered by buckets. Now a timeout called by Seattle.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's to front a player. They've got to try something.
And here is Bird. He has 5. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Angel McCautry.
Fouled on that play, but Stewart isn't worried. She's tough and relishes any chance she can get to score some points.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
And there it is.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Lloyd. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
Here's buckets. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Bird outside. Pass to Howard. Lloyd sinks the triple.
Something's brewing, guys, and it's not just the pot of coffee I put on. Their three-pointers just keep on dropping.
Oh, and that coffee you put on has been great. And so thank you for that, Tim. Look, they've just had a great second half from long range. Things are definitely starting to look up for them.
You want cream and sugar?
Oh, I usually just drink it black, but thank you, Tim.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stewart. He's got 14. Just 4 to shoot. Right side, Howard. Shoots over Swords. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Aces on top, leading by... And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, she's always the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are her bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When she's running the show, she makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we're getting underway in the 4th quarter. That scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Outside Canada. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Really like the tenacious play from Canada. Refuses to back off of her shot because of the contact.
Here's buckets. Buries it down low.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Pass to Stewart. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Get open. Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Now here's buckets. Defense is right there.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Again, Seattle. Buckets with it. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this 4th quarter.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Trailing by 19. Pass to Prince. Shoots from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
They're doing their best to cut down the lead with smart offense in the second half. Their shot selection has been much better since the break. But that's not as easy as she made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
And she's got plenty of those.
You know it. She can climb the ladder.
Now here is Canada. Langhorn outside. Stewart up top. Back to Langhorn. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Passing is what makes Stewart perhaps the best offensive player in the world. Not just to score, an all-around force.
Here's buckets. The rebound by Brianna Stewart. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Here's Prince. No good with the triple. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Buckets gets the bucket.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Buckets really making a difference here.
She continues to burn them at the offensive end. The coaching staff is going to have to make an adjustment.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Natasha Howard for three. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now Lloyd. Pass to Canada. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup.
In the two-player game, Jordan Canada can do anything. Dish it, take it, just deadly.
Now here's Buckets. Covered by Lloyd. Wilson. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
And it's Lloyd missing.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Buckets. And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And Seattle gets called for the foul. There's been a trend in basketball at every level. Go small. Go with shooting. Go with speed. Does the big still matter in today's game?
Absolutely. We saw it with the 2019 Las Vegas Aces. They traded for 6'7" Liz Cambage and paired her with 6'4" Asia Wilson. The result, a trip to the semifinals and a very successful season in Las Vegas.
And when you delve deeper into that 2019 Aces team, with that 2-center lineup, they easily led the league in boards. Vegas also had the best defensive rating in the WNBA. So yeah, that team proved you can still go big and win. Of course, it helps when you have 2 superstars down low.
Here's Prince, covered by Buckets. Doubled by Swords. Pass to Canada. Shot clock at 5. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
After a solid 2018 rookie campaign, Jordan Canada exploded in 2019, year 2, with the Seattle Storm, ranking top 10 in assists offensively. Plus, she was named to the all-defensive team.
Here's Buckets, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Outside Canada. Stripped away. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really